Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Well, you mostly know me, but my name is Ann Craig, and I'm the director of the Illinois State Library. I work for Secretary of State and State Librarian Jesse White. And before we hear from Secretary White, I have to warn you, I will periodically be channeling the TV marketer and Veg-O-Matic inventor, Ron Popeil. The name of our program, ILEAD U, comes from its title, Illinois Librarians Explore, Apply, and Discover. It's a grant program funded by the Federal Institute of Museum and Library Services through the competitive Laura Bush 21st Century Librarian Grant Program and the Secretary of State. The University of Illinois, thank you, is our partner. The purpose of ILEAD USA is a leadership program at its core, and it's designed to help each team of 5 library staff learn about technology to meet some need in their communities. We've had teams work together to help new speakers of English through designs for classes and providing regional clearinghouse services. A group of law librarians from Chicago built web services for new lawyers and law students. This year is our 4th cohort. In 2013, IMLS funded our program to extend to 4 other states. We believe ILEAD U is an investment for libraries, their communities, and their staff, and that investment pays dividends by truly transforming our staff to meet the needs of residents where they are and giving our librarians the tools they need to remain relevant in this world. Now, we designed this program so that libraries work with other organizations outside their 4 walls because we strongly believe that multi-type library participation is key. It's for that reason you'll see school librarians, public librarians, special librarians, academic librarians from all over Illinois. But wait, there's more. Joining us this year are 17 state library staff from all over the country. We call them the apprentices from Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Maine, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Utah, Vermont, and Wisconsin. These staff are here to observe our program and perhaps replicate the model in their own states. Please stand and help me welcome to Illinois our state library apprentices. Yay! Okay, but wait.
There's more.
There's more. Each team has a mentor to guide and help focus their efforts. I'd like to ask just our mentors to stand, please, and be recognized. Just mentors. But wait,
There's more.
we're all about team. We've enlisted a wonderful group of instructors known as our Instructor Corps. Instructors, could you please stand and be recognized? Stand back up, Sarah, please.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yes.
Mr. Secretary, Sarah Sagmoen from here, the University of Illinois Springfield, has been named, 2 weeks ago, Sarah, a 2014 Library Journal Mover and Shaker. ILEADer, and that's our team members sitting here today, had to apply for and be admitted to this program. Over 200 Illinois library staff have graduated from our 3 cohorts to date. Another 60 staff in our sister state libraries have participated as well. They forged new bonds, learned new skills, and we know are more connected, more confident in their skills. ILEADers, just the ILEADers, the team members, please stand. Okay, now here's the big, but wait, there's more. It is now my great honor, privilege, and pleasure to introduce my boss, the man responsible for this fabulous program. Jesse White, our wonderful Secretary of State and State Librarian.
That's a tough act to follow. Special thanks to the Chancellor Susan Koch, the Supreme Commander of all that she surveyed here in this wonderful institution of learning, and to the University Librarian, Dean Treadwell. And of course, Ann Craig, she is my director. I'm not her boss. We work together, and I follow her lead. I've had the great pleasure of serving as the Secretary of State of the state of Illinois for the past 15 years. My mission has been to help make the roads of Illinois the safest ever. But I have we're the largest Secretary of State office in the nation. I have 4,000 employees, a $396 million budget, 138 offices, and 23 agencies. I'm also the head librarian for the state of Illinois with 5,000 libraries that come into my jurisdiction. I'm also in charge of the literacy program, where we have 215 agencies, and we distribute about $6.6 million a year in helping individuals to learn English as a second language, obtain their GED, and to become better educated, better informed. I'm also in charge of the organ donor program, which is one of the largest of its kind in the nation. Here in Illinois, we have 5.5 million people who sign up to become organ donors. And we have 5,000 people on the waiting list as we speak, and each year, about 300 people die because organs have not arrived in a timely manner. We ask that when you're alive and well, give blood. When you're no longer here, give organs. And when you've done those two things, you made a positive impact on society. Consider the fact that one person can provide life for one life for 25 individuals. Corporate filings and securities to keep the seal, quarter claims, license plates, stickers, state IDs, the list goes on and on. I take away about 750,000 driver's licenses a year, so remember, he who giveth can take it away. And then we're proud of the fact, too, that we have this wonderful, wonderful state of ours where we provide some wonderful opportunities for people to come to our wonderful libraries to gain the knowledge that they wish they need and deserve. I just want to thank all the people who are here, and they tell me that there are some individuals here who are from out of state, and we're just glad to have you here with us. And then, of course, you will be able to obtain some knowledge and some skills that you'll be able to go back to your state to help make your library system a better place for those in need. Libraries are used more now than ever before. One of the things that we found, and that is because of the economy, a lot of people are going to the libraries to search for jobs, do research, and do a multitude of things that they need in order to further their lot in society. We want to serve as a safety net, the light at the end of the tunnel for a lot of these individuals. It's important for us to do all we can to make sure that we're there to provide the support they need and deserve. The purpose of ILEAD program is to integrate technology into libraries to enhance the experience of everyone who walks through the doors of your wonderful institution of learning. A commitment to continued education is the only way in which we can ensure our libraries remain a place for people to visit. And of course, when they come there to visit with you, we want to make sure you open your arms with them and also provide them with all the knowledge that is available and all the resources that are there within the library setting. Libraries are the cornerstone of our communities. It is a place where individuals who come who may want to do a term paper, they want to do some searches for jobs because the economy is not to our liking thus far. And so we want to make sure that we're there to assist them in that regard. The Illinois General Assembly passed a bill not long ago. They gave me an 8-month period of time in which to implement it. It's called the TVDL. It's a Temporary Visitor's Driver's License Program. where there are 500,000 people here in Illinois who come to our great state who may not have had the necessary paperwork to remain here. Maybe the passport or visa has run out, but yet they still want to stay here in this great state of Illinois. And Illinois has a population of about 13 million people, but we also have 500,000 individuals who are undocumented. So General Assembly directed me to provide these individuals with a driver's license. They have to pass a vision test. They must pass the rules of the road. And then they must prove that they've lived in Illinois for a 1 year period of time. And then, of course, the driving test as well. The driver's license will be good for a 3 year period of time. It cannot be used for anything but for driving purposes only. And most people think that those 500,000 people that we're talking about are all Hispanics. No, they span the gamut. Mexican, Irish, German, Polish, Croatian, Serbs, Indians, Pakistanis, Japanese, Chinese, the list goes on and on. So we have found that the individuals who want to participate in this program have to obey our guidelines. And one guideline is that they have to set up an appointment, just like you set up an appointment to see a doctor. We found that when these individuals try to go on, use the telephone, we find that sometimes they're not able to get through the system because the system is jammed. So the next option is to go online. And a lot of these people don't have a computer. What better place for them to go than to the library? The libraries are being used on a regular basis for these individuals to come to make an appointment so that they can get their driver's license, so they can get from point A to point B in a safe, responsible manner. Our roads are safer because the person who is driving next to us has shown that they have all that is required in order to operate successfully on our roads. And so that is one function that we're using on a regular basis here in Illinois to help our young people and help the people who come to our great state to navigate on our roads. And of course, we also are proud of the fact too that we're involved with what is called the Public Library Construction Act grants, where libraries can petition this office for some assistance because they may want to have an extension built onto the library. They may have lost their roof. They may want to make their library handicap accessible. For those reasons and more, they have to apply to this office. They must come up with half of the money that is required, and we will give them the other half. $50 million is our fund, and we've been quite successful with the assistance of my right arm over here, and Craig, provide these libraries with the tools they need in order to make their library a place where people will enjoy coming to visit and obtain the skills and knowledge and programs that they receive and deserve. I'm also proud of the fact too that here in Illinois, we have a lot of emphasis on those who are disabled. So we have what's called the Talking Book Program and the Braille Service Program as well. This program will provide assistance to those individuals who are blind or visually impaired. And we also have the ILEAD Illinois. That is a program where you can check out books, and those could be used for your tablets and for your mobile devices. So I just hope that you'll enjoy your wonderful stay here in Illinois, and of course at this wonderful institution of learning, where I know for a fact that some teaching is taking place and learning is in the equation. Because we have the Supreme Commander here. So with that, enjoy this wonderful day. Take all the knowledge and skills that you've acquired here today back to your community. And I know that when you do those things and more, your community will be a better place for all of us. It's a known fact that when we work together, wonderful things happen. So wonderful things are happening here today. And I also believe too that every day in my personal life, that when you come through this world, you become successful, you give back. But more importantly, I believe that every day you should do something good for someone. Thank you.
so much, Mr. Secretary. Susan Koch is Chancellor of the University of Illinois Springfield, where she is responsible for providing leadership for the operations and programs of UIS, whose strategic directions include liberal arts education, public affairs, and professional programs. Chancellor Koch previously was the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Northern Michigan University and the Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate College at the University of Northern Iowa. Please help me welcome Chancellor Koch.
It's just a delight for me to get to spend a few minutes with you today and provide an official welcome from the campus. Secretary of State Jesse White, it's an honor to have you on campus again today. We're always happy to see you on our campus, and as you all just heard, he is someone that not only has vast responsibilities, but someone who is really an exceptional leader here in our state, and we appreciate that very much. And thank you very much for being our partner in this program for a long time. We're in the same business, and we're very, very glad to be partnering with you. Jane Treadwell, of course, you already know. Jane is a tremendous leader here on our campus and someone who is always advocating for learning for students and for libraries. So I'm very, very glad to have Jane as part of our leadership team here. I want to welcome all of you here, whether you're from Illinois or whether you're from some other state. We're very glad to have you here on our campus today. Some of you may know, if you're from Illinois in particular, that there are 3 campuses of the University of Illinois. The Springfield campus is the youngest campus of the university. I have a feeling that there are people in this room that probably graduated from that wonderful library program at our branch campus in Urbana. And possibly a few graduates of that campus in Chicago as well. But the University of Illinois, of course, is the flagship institution of this state. We're very, very proud of it. This year we are educating 78,117 students. Wow. 78,117 students are studying with us in everything from ag or engineering or librarianship, perhaps in Urbana, our School of Medicine, the largest in the United States, in Chicago, and of course here in Springfield. We are the smallest of the 3 campuses. This year we have 5,187 students, and as was already mentioned, a strong focus in public affairs, among other things, and of course that's appropriate because we are the state capital's university. We're very excited about the growth on all 3 of our campuses. We're very proud of what we're doing. The Springfield campus, of course, is a regional public university, the #1 regional public university in the state of Illinois, which is as it should be, given that we are the only regional public university that's part of the University of Illinois. So I'm very, very, very proud and honored to serve as chancellor here at Springfield. You know, I noticed when I looked at your agenda that you're very busy. You're going to have to take a vacation day when this is over, because I'm seeing, you know, a lot of wonderful words that give me a hint about what's going on here. You're going to be involved in things that are very hands-on. You're going to be learning about a lot of areas of technology like social media. You're going to be talking about collaboration and creativity and content management and teamwork, and it seems to me, above all, leadership. So from my way of thinking, you're going to feel right at home here at UIS. You've probably seen banners and signs around campus that say leadership lived. And we're very, very proud that leadership is something that is lived here on this campus every day. Our leadership comes to life here, and that's thanks to the wonderful, wonderful faculty that we have and the many, many dedicated staff that really keep students at the heart of what is happening here. We're very much a teaching-focused academic institution. We provide students with opportunities to collaborate in every way, and many of those opportunities happen in our library. So we're very pleased with that. We're a very, very supportive campus. In fact, one student said to me the other day, you know, this business of being an intimate campus is a problem. And I said, well, what do you mean? I thought that's something that's the reason that you chose to go to the Springfield campus. of the U of I because you'd have small classes and professors would know your name. And he said, no, the problem is you can't hide. Which I guess is a good point. You know, if you haven't done your work, they're going to call you by name and then you've got a problem. So I guess there is a downside. But we're very pleased with the strategic direction of the university, and I'm so glad that you're guests on our campus this week. I'm sorry about that little snow that you woke up to. We did not plan that. It is officially spring, and I know despite that maybe it'll be gone by the time that you're finished with your time. So again, welcome to all of you. I wish you a very productive experience and hope you enjoy the time here. Thank you so much.
Jane Treadwell is University Librarian and Dean of Library and Instructional Services at the University of Illinois Springfield, a post she has held for 11 years. Prior to coming to UIS, Jane served as Assistant Director at Emory University. A better supporter of the Illinois State Library could not be found. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend, Jane Treadwell.
Thank you, Anne. Mr. Secretary, Chancellor Koch, I would just like to say how much ILEAD U has meant for the Brookens Library at University of Illinois Springfield. This is the 4th year that we have participated along with our partner, the State Library. 7 of the librarians at UIS have gone through this program. And Chancellor Koch hit the nail on the head. Even though a lot of the program titles have to do with technology, the sneaky thing is that what you're learning is leadership. And what you will find is that you will go back to your community, whether it be a library, a public library, a school library, or an academic library, and you will have new tools both in terms of technology and really more importantly in terms of providing leadership from whatever role you have in the library. And that's just the really fantastic thing about this program. And I'm honored for University of Illinois to partner with the State Library in ILEAD U, and I hope it will continue for many years to come. I would like to say, introduce one additional person. This is the first year that there is a totally academic library team put together from among the members of CARLI, the Consortium of Academic and Research Libraries in Illinois. And the executive director of CARLI is here today, Susan Singleton. You know, I'd like to welcome CARLI as part of this group, and I hope CARLI will continue to put together a cohort every year. I think I'm standing between you and your next activity, so so I'd just like to say, yes, you will be tired at the end of this, but you will also be exhilarated and ready for the next steps. Thank you.
Last one. But wait, there's more. Last one. Mr. Secretary, your staff, if you could please stand, my staff, and be recognized. They make this project possible. Well, now we have, we hope, photos with Secretary White up here on stage, and after that, lunch. So please help me thank our 3 speakers for this morning.